The required measurements are neck width and depth, bust measurement, hip measurement, and the full length of the dress. This is the shoulder line, the armhole line, the bust line, and the full length. I use 2.5 inches for the neck depth and the neck width for the front, and for the back I used 2.5 inches for the neck width and half inch for the neck depth. On the shoulder, mark half an inch like this. This half an inch will be used to sew bias or lining to the armhole. On the chest line, mark the bust circumference divided by 4 plus 1 inch for ease and your sewing allowance. On the hemline, mark the hip circumference divided by 4 times 2. For instance, if the hip circumference you're working with divided by 4 is 10 inches, 10 inches multiplied by 2 is 20. So on the hemline, you'll mark 20 inches plus your sewing allowance. If you don't want the dress to be very full, you can reduce the 20 inches. Cut the back neckline first. Use it to cut the fabric, then you cut the front neckline. To determine the length of the strip of material to cut, measure around where you'll be placing it. Wherever you get, multiply it by 2, and that is what you will need. I used 7 inches for the wideness. I placed the first ruffle few inches above the hemline. I used hand needle to make the gathers. Then I placed it on the material like this and sewed the top. I placed the second ruffle 6 inches above the first one. Remember, I used 7 inches for the wideness. That means after sewing the second ruffle, 1 inch will cover the top of the first one. I did the same with the third one. This is 7 inches. I have 6 inches here, which means the second one will cover the top of the first one. Moving on to the neck, I have a tutorial on how to cut this collar. Do check it out. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Leave your questions in the comment section. See you in my next one. Have a good one.